starting, by the way, I just wanted to take a minute and say thank you. So, I'll just be honest, the first 30 seconds I always forget what I'm going to talk about. So, bear with me. So I don't have snazzy credentials. I work with men, and I work specifically with intimacy, which was so beautifully demonstrated, actually. I'm highly qualified. I used to be an engineer. And then I was a sex coach. And then I was a vagabond. And now I work with men. So I want to talk to you about intimacy. So how do you know that you're being intimate with somebody? Are we being intimate right now? How do you know? Yes, depends on how you look at it. So what is intimacy?
Connection.
What else? Oh, by the way, I work interactively and experientially, so feel free at any time to raise questions or throw things or talk. It's totally okay. Yeah. Or if you fall asleep, throw your cup. Any other tidbits on what intimacy is? How did it feel when Mac was talking? How did you feel? Inspired. Empowered.
I think it's about connecting and really relating to somebody or what somebody's trying to say, how someone's feeling, how someone's acting. I think that's intimacy.
Yeah, that's great. It's like showing somebody who you really are. I have a definition of intimacy that's if I'm showing you what I'm afraid to show you right now, I'm being intimate. Showing you the real truth. It's more than authenticity, it's who you are. And showing who you are to someone else, and hopefully they're meeting you and who they are. Two true selves. Segue. So, how do you know who your true self is? I have a handy little helpful phrase. Oh, I actually have handouts. Do you like handouts?
Yes.
Okay. You can just... Let them rain upon you. These are just for notes. So, who you really are is who you were born as. It's who we all come into the world as. Have you ever seen or held a little baby in your arms? Yes. Yeah, they're amazing, right? And they don't judge you. They don't be like, nice haircut, They're just pure. They are who they are, and they usually have some kind of flavor to that. They're playful or serious or stubborn or whatever. So who you came into the world as is your natural, authentic self with a capital S. So there's two qualifiers. There's actually three. I know I have three on there. We're going to talk about the first two. So you know you're in self if you're feeling compassion and curiosity. If compassion and curiosity are not present, you're not in self. You can be feeling all kinds of other stuff, but if you don't feel compassion and curiosity, it's not who you really are. Simple. So if you want to get super crazy, you can cut out everything in your life that you don't feel compassionate and curious about. Do you want to start aligning your life with who you really are? That's kind of intense. Feel free to do it. Self in your body shows up as a calm spot. It's calm. So do me a favor and close your eyes. Don't look at me. I'm just kidding. Just close your eyes. Take a deep breath with your stomach. Inhale fully, push your stomach all the way out, and exhale, pushing it all the way in. And we're going to do a full body scan. I want you to start at your toes, and you're looking for the calmest spot in your entire body. Calmest point relative to the rest of your system. So start at your toes, come up the front of your legs, your thighs, your pelvis, your lower abdomen, your upper abdomen, chest, your neck, front of your face, over your nose and eyebrows, up and over the top of your head, and down the back of your head, down your shoulders, your upper back and lower back. Just give your arms a quick check. Go down your biceps and elbows, forearms, palms, fingers. Then come back to your lower back and go down your glutes, your hips, your hamstrings, calves, down the bottom of your feet, back to your toes. When you're ready, open your eyes. Where was the calm? Oh, can you feel the difference in the room? It's a little quieter, a little calmer. Where was the calmest spot in your body? What did you find? No right or wrong. They're all over the place. Someone had their elbow one time.
My palms.
Your palms. Good. Your arms. Chest.
My thighs.
Good. Good. So this calm, so this calm spot is the physical place that self is currently residing. Your true self is residing. It's calm, it's compassion, it's your spirit, your soul, your essence, whatever you want to call it, your personality. So what I want you to do is, wherever your calm spot was, you got it? I just want you to focus your attention on that spot in your body. Just send your attention to your palms or your head or wherever it was. Don't think about anything else, just send your attention there. And I want you to turn to the person next to you, and I want you to complete the sentence, I notice blank about you, to the person next to you. Speaking with your attention on your calm spot. Do you know? Okay. All right. Let me try this again.
I noticed good color coordination. Thank you. I noticed you have very nice eyes.
I promise. Okay. So my calm spot is right here in my lower belly. Okay, so I'm just going to keep my attention on it and not think about anything else about like what you might be thinking or the fact that you don't know what I'm talking about. So I keep my attention on my calm spot and I just speak something about you personally. It helps me connect to you from who I am. Okay? So do you want me to demonstrate?
Yes.
Okay. Where's your calm spot? In your head. Great. So here's how it goes. So I'm going to focus on my calm spot and I'm going to say, I notice blank about you. I notice that you're a little shy. But my guess would be that you are actually incredibly compassionate and quite loving to the people in your close circle. But when you're talking, okay, well, so you don't have to do the I noticed. Just turn to somebody and say something. Anything. You can just be like, yeah, something.
Hi.
Go. Try it. Take men through about 3 hours of workshop when we do something like that. But anyway, what'd you notice? What'd you notice talking to somebody from that place? You can say I didn't notice anything, that's fine too.
You made a connection, like another connection.
Yes. What you say. So here's the secret. If you want to be intimate, you can do it instantaneously by focusing on a calm spot and having compassion and curiosity. Instantaneously, with anyone on the planet.
On your calm spot or their calm
Your
spot?
calm spot.
Where's your calm spot? Because I need to focus on that.
It generates intimacy because you're connecting with somebody from a place of vulnerability. You're showing them something you're scared to show them. Even though it's calm. It's a physical place in the body. It's a real thing. Make sense? Great. So I have on your little handouts that they're like the 3 ingredients for a successful relationship. You can replace relationship with intimacy. That's what a relationship is. It's an intimate connection. So there are 3 things that make an there's 3 things. There's 3 things that make an intimate connection. Your true self, being there, your body, and giving and receiving. So let's talk about the body part. Well, actually, let me back up. So what makes a relationship healthy is when you bring your real self into it. How many people have ever been in a relationship where they were not who they really were with that person? And how did it end? It usually doesn't end well because you're showing up not as real you, and you attract people not in their real self when you're not in your real self. So you have a better chance of having a healthy relationship if you stay true to who you are. Yes.
Okay.
Questions?
Okay, this is gonna be a hard question, but so say you're in a relationship or a friendship or something like that, and you feel like you want to open up and you want to be who you are, and you try and you are and you open up, but then you just feel like you're giving like 110, and then the other person isn't giving that. Then like even if you're doing it, you could have a good relationship, but if they're not putting that in, then I don't know what I'm really trying to ask.
The intimacy isn't reciprocated, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a pretty common problem, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is. So there's a couple things that you can do. So is this for you or for a friend? Is this for...
I mean, I guess it could be for me and friends.
Okay.
I'm a friends who are in a situation as well.
No, I kid because I have guys in my group, they're like, so my friend went on a date last night. Like, so what you can do is, there's a couple things you can do. You can either accept it for what it is, or you can let it go. Because you can't change other people. All you can change is yourself. So I have a friend, and our relationship's about 80-20. I give about 80, he gives about 20. And I love him. I care about him a ton. And I would get really frustrated with him. Like, I'd be like, God, he's such an asshole. And I'd be like, I love you, you know. And he starts schizophrenic. But what I realized the other day was that I just give more. So you have to, and am I okay with that? Because that's what this is. And I could have a conversation, or I could just be okay with it. And I'm not saying like be a pushover and like let everybody, but this particular friend is probably never going to change. And I know what I really need from my more intimate friends is a 50-50. Or 100-100. More accurately. So it's identifying what you want, being clear about what you want, and then placing that person in your periphery where it works for you. So if they're only giving 20, don't expect them to give more, and don't let them in to like the deeper recesses of you if it's going to hurt. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Life's too short to get hurt by mean people, you know?